Well, hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Zen-Tarot. My name's Julie. We're going to do a tarot card reading for you today, Sagittarius. We're taking a look at this full moon in Pisces lunar eclipse, September 7th. Big energy. This big fog has rolled in these past couple of years, and these eclipses, we've got a couple, it's eclipse season. It's just kind of dissipating it and easing up on it, thank God. Sagittarius, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you would like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I will leave my information in the description box below. All right, Sagittarius, let's get to it. Let's get you an Osho Zen-Tarot card for Up in the Ether. Whew, Spirit, what's going on with Sagittarius consciousness? Look at that third eye really opening up here. Some kind of spiritual upliftment here or understanding coming in for you. I love that. Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck comparison, look at this. Five of Swords, you're learning how to let it go, how to stop comparing yourself to others or thinking that the grass is greener. There's this peeking over the fence all the time, seeing what the neighbors got. And those days are ending. Love that. That's what this eclipse is easing up for you, this need to compare to see where you're at in life or see where your station is at this time, at this place here. And so now you're just disconnecting, really going rogue on the expectations or societal expectations is coming through real strong for me right now. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what this means. Let's get you an animal spirit guide for Up in the Ether. Spirit, what kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Sagittarius through this full moon? Full moon in Pisces, lunar eclipse. Sagittarius, lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Look how beautiful that is. Number 37 converts to a 10, which converts to a 1, kind of a solo journey. There is a rogue, a breaking off here, a severing of ties happening here, Sagittarius. I'm so curious what this is. You have so much strength within you to do this. You're just feeling really strong to disconnect from something or someone who's not coming. What did I hear the other day about this? It's like these soulmate contracts have been put into our lives to have us question ourselves, right? When the narcissist gets thrown into our lives, it's because we are looking for validation within ourselves, not from anyone else. So when you are up against narcissistic energy, and I have absolutely been up against narcissistic energy, you have to fight for yourself internally. It's not an outwardly battle. Every insult, everything that is thrown at you, your higher self and your soul are merging together, just really validating you, showing you how strong you are, showing you how resilient you are. So every single relationship has purpose, Sag, and you are really looking at these relationships and seeing who needs to be severed, who needs to be included. So that is beautiful. Electric eel spirit on the bottom of the deck, number 24, converts to a 6. Bring your ideas to life. Yes. So now you have held things in for a while, maybe out of self-protection, or just it wasn't ready. It was simmering. You were seasoning some things, but now you're ready. You're ready to just really let it out and express yourself and bring everything that you've been working on internally to the external. Take the lead with the stag spirit, number 58. Look at that. Beautiful. Take the lead, be generous of spirit, bring your ideas to life. There's an emerging happening here, and there's this underlying knowing that you don't care what anyone thinks about this. This is your journey, your life to live. You know, in a couple of generations, none of us will be remembered, right? Especially those ones who told you that you can't do something. They will be long forgotten as well. So why would you let anyone or anything really stop you from stepping into your life now? So absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, Sagittarius. Yes. Let's use some Everyday Witch Tarot cards. We are going to take a look at the mind space, the heart space, and the soul space. But first, you know, we have to start in the mind space because that's where everything starts. What we think about comes about, and what we focus on, we are bringing in, we are manifesting. So I want to see what you are focused on right now, Sagittarius. What are you focused on as we enter this full moon energy? partnerships. Look at that. There's that microscope. You looking at your partnerships. Who's very valuable? Who loves me? Who is there for me in times of need? Not who I'm there for, not who I love. There's this big shift, this big understanding. Maybe you've been up against some really, really harsh energy with someone. They've been coming at you, forcing you to stand up for yourself, forcing you to question yourself and what you really, really want. Every time someone said, why would you want that? You were refining it internally here. Yeah, why do I want that? But instead of expressing it yet, you've been holding on to it, really letting that simmer and get seasoned there. There's a recipe in the making here, Sagittarius, and it has to do with you cutting back on those that just simply steal your energy and investing it in those who don't, those who feed you love, those who feed you understanding and caring, and the ones you can't wait to tell your story to because they're so receptive to it. Tell me more about this partnership that is on Sagittarius's mind. Tell me more about that with this Two of Cups energy in the mind space for Sagittarius. Tell me more about that. Ooh, the King of Swords comes out in reverse. You have not been able to speak your words. And the Hanged Man. Wow, is this a huge, huge shift in perspective here? King of Swords, you've been holding on to something. I don't know if you've been writing something and so you've been refining it and editing it and back to the drawing board with it, or it's simply throwing it in the trash can because it didn't seem relevant, or it didn't pique your interest there maybe. So it's almost like I'm seeing like a dating app and you just swipe left, swipe left, swipe left because you're so very fearful of entering into a relationship where you don't feel like you have control. The King of Swords in reverse is not having things in control, not having your own thoughts in control here, and feeling like someone else is manipulating them or getting into your head, or it's almost like you're trying this battle within your head and it's like, get out of my head, get out of my head. Somebody is really in there influencing your daily decisions, and you are at a precipice right now, Sagittarius. You are at a breaking point right now. It's the most precious place we can be because that's where real change comes in, and where we kick out the negative voice. We kick out the naysayer and the doomsday person that's in our head saying it's never gonna work. Don't show yourself, don't express yourself, keep that to yourself, right? There's that dark fear-based energy that doesn't want the light to get out. But it's too late, it's too late. You have shifted your perspective here, absolutely shifted your perspective on relationships. You're focused on one in particular, and I want to see about that because you're changing the way you look at this relationship. So tell me more about that for Sagittarius through this full moon. Yes, it's soulmate energy with the Six of Cups. Look at this. No wonder you can't let go. No wonder this just goes round and round and round in your mind over and over again, because it's meant to teach you this. It's meant to teach you independence within a relationship, being yourself with someone else here, not wearing any masks, not wearing those facades or those pretensions that we put on all day long. When we're stepping into work, we put on our work hat. When we step into home, we put on our home hat. When we step out with our friends, we put on our friend hat. This is you just picking one hat. This is my favorite hat. This is who I'm going to be. This is what I want to see when I look in the mirror, and you're just sticking to that one hat. So this is absolutely beautiful because now the unconditional love comes in. Now someone can love you for really being you here. They're not confused why you would say that when at home you were saying something else here. So there's no false pretenses here. And you're able to say you're no longer walking on eggshells, and that's just this huge relief. You still do though, you still watch, you still temper it down or hold back because you're so used to this very fiery energy coming at you and judging every word and having you under a microscope here. So it would be like, you know, what do you want for dinner? Well, let's have fish. Really? You want fish? Like really, it was just every decision you were making, it was questioned. It was fought against for some reason. And that reason, if you need to know, Sagittarius, that reason was to refine your decisions, to make you sure of yourself. Yes, I feel like fish tonight. It wasn't to have you second guessing yourself. Why? What do you feel like, right? Because you felt like you were choosing wrong, or you felt like you were doing the wrong thing. So you've been walking on eggshells for quite some time with the Hanged Man. And now it's not there at all. You are crushing the eggshells and saying, what are you going to do about it? What do you think of me now? It's like you're testing the boundaries. You're testing the limits of people's patience or their love. And you're seeing exactly who's turning around and saying, man, that's great. Look at you. Look at you really refining your relationships and looking at them through this with a fine-tooth comb. And here comes the soulmate. Now you know. Now you know who is worthy of your attention and your time and who is not. My God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, there's a sixth theme happening here too. The electric eel spirit is number 24, which converts to a 6, and you have the 6 of Cups, and 6s are all about moving on from the choppy waters. It's time to go home, Sagittarius. You went out on an adventure, you tried something, you tried to forge your own way here, but you met someone or a community or a force to be reckoned with. It was the dark energies. They're running rampant. They are running rampant throughout this world. And you know what the very, very, very base of it all is? How the devil can get underneath all of us? Poverty. It's money. Money here. So that is the root of all evil, is poverty. It is not money. So there's this evil, dark energy. Evil does exist. Of course it does. If you're going to believe in God, you got to believe in the devil, right? And I do believe in both. But it's what we are focused on. What we are focused on. There is such strength in unity. If those impoverished ones came together in unity, they would be the richest people on earth. And I include myself here. I am not one of the elites. And I am guessing neither are you. So yeah, you've been up against this energy, this fear-based energy that has been beating you down, trying to tell you who you are, what you like, who you believe in, what you think. And it is just this huge severing. It's like Spirit came in when you did with this King of Swords in reverse and said, enough, silence. Beautiful. Yeah, look at you defending yourself with the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck here. This is no longer defending yourself. Court is adjourned. You have been found innocent. All of those times you were trying to have people see it your way and beg for your innocence. You were innocent all along, Sagittarius. And here comes the unconditional love to prove it. Here comes the relationship you've really been longing for someone to see you for who you are. Let's take a look at the heart space here, the emotional compass of it all. Let's see where you are at emotionally right now, Sagittarius. Tell me about the heart space for Sagittarius. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. 8 of Pentacles. Wow, you've been so focused. Such extreme focus coming in. I saw this focus coming in with the lion spirit here, just so intensely focused. I've got the lion facing the future here, which is beautiful. So you're focused on the future. You're focused on what could be, and really becoming the manifester now. When you were stuck in the mud, you were stuck in the quicksand, every step forward, there was that energy pushing you 4 steps back here. So yeah, you've broken free of it. You've dodged it somehow. And I think that was looking at your relationship. Who is the energy vampire around me? Who is really, every single time I'm positive, they find the negative slant to it. They find the other side of it here. So that's what you're done with. You are done with this. Another thing is your reactive energies to that. Look at this rebirth with you, Sagittarius. Scorpio energy coming into the mix here. Yeah, I was going somewhere before that death and rebirth distracted me every time you something and I lost it. All right, what are you focused on? I see you looking to the future here. Hope, faith, renewal. What are you looking at, Sag? What are you looking at? Or what are you feeling towards? What are you feeling for? That's the good question. What are you feeling for? Look at this, getting out of your own way. That olive branch, that branch that's not going to cut your hands when you try to grab it, getting out of that mud, getting out of the quicksand here. So there has been no help. You have absolutely had to do this on your own, but in times of enlightenment and growth, it has to be on your own. You have to be stripped of everything. You really, really do. It's the most uncomfortable time ever, and you have to lose it all. It's just, if you don't shed what is not working here, the universe will remove it for you, because this is your life's journey. This is your path. This is your life's purpose showing up here, Sag. So nobody and nothing can stand in its way except for us now. Now it's our fears. Now it's our idea of what rejection is and our reactive energies, how we react to it. That's where I was going with it. Now I get it. So every time an insult was thrown at you, you used to pick it up. You used to defend yourself. You used to try to say, that's not me. That's not me at all. That's not me at all. And then you just let it fall to the ground. If you don't believe that of me, if you really think of that of me, there's nothing I can do about that. You really disconnected from your truth and trying to show your truth to someone else here. It just didn't need to be defended any longer. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful breaking free of the traditions and what's expected of you and where you're supposed to be in life right now compared to where you are in life right now. And you're realizing just how glorious this path has been, just how beautiful every relationship has been. The grace you're giving those relationships is beautiful because every single one of them taught you who you are and what you believe in. At the time it was happening, though, you just felt like you were a little shadow in the corner here, just getting beaten up here, just protecting yourself. You had that, that stance where you put your hand, under the desk, the drills where your hands are over your head and you're trying to protect yourself. You've been in that mode for quite some time with the Hanged Man. But now you're emerging out. It's like the aftermath. You're coming out of it, and you're just like, you're seeing the people who are still standing around after the storm, and it's like, wow, you're still here. And they were out looking for you. It's like, those are the people. Those are your people. Beautiful. On the fence. Look at this with the Two of Pentacles. You've been on the fence for quite some time. So getting out of your own way. You're getting out of your own way, Sag. Tell me more about Sagittarius getting out of their own way in the heart space here. Ooh, the Three of Pentacles. I love that. The King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. God, you've been waiting. You've been waiting for something. What are you waiting for, Sagittarius? Why are you waiting for perfection that doesn't exist, or that relationship that is supposed to be mind-blowing and it's been there all along in front of you? You're really holding yourself back some way, somehow. It's like, even though they're standing right in front of you, the one who has taken care of you, the one who has listened to you, the one who has been there for you, the best friend, even though they're standing right in front of you, it's almost like you're looking around them to see what's better, right? That comparison card is coming up. It's almost like you're peeking around to see who's behind them, or if something better is going to come along before I commit, though. So there's this almost fear of commitment because you're afraid you're going to commit and then someone better is going to come along. And it's so unfair. It's so unfair to you, and it's so unfair to the person standing in front of you here. So really, really turn that focus away from the outside and who is standing right in front of you. Maybe that's yourself. Maybe that's your higher self, and it's time to really reconnect with that higher self. There's been a disconnect here. Absolutely a disconnect, an energy coming in. And we've all been under attack. We've all been under attack with conversation, with beliefs, with ideologies, with theologies, with all these ologies, all the ologies. We've been defending ourselves, defending our religions, defending our life, defending our friends, defending our partners here, defending our lives. And it's time to stop. It's time to step out of the courtroom, step into the sun, and be the glorious, glorious spirit here embodied on earth that we have come here to be, without listening to the others because they're feeling inferior. That narcissist, the root of the narcissist is insecurity. Insecurity, they don't know. They don't know what their decisions are. They don't know what the right choice is, so they put that all on us. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a breaking free. The wait is over. Stop waiting. The wait is over when you decide it's over, Sagittarius. When you decide the wait is over, it's over. It happens that quickly. That quickly, because you've been doing this for a very long time. So yeah, the wait is over when you say it's over. Get off the fence. Two of Pentacles, time to jump off that fence. Make the decision. Good or bad, a decision is way better than no decision. because that's tormenting. Once a decision, you know, that sigh of relief, that feeling you get once a decision is made, even if it's not put into play yet, or even if it's tomorrow that you're going to do this, it's like I can sleep tonight because the decision has been made. That was the whole thing in the first place, was making the decision. So yeah, make the decision and then stick by that decision. Do not get wishy-washy. Do not second guess yourself. Do not question your reasons why you are making this decision. Just let it be, Sagittarius, let it be. Let's see what this is about in the daily. I want to look at the foundation here, the soul work, the karmic work that's happening here. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, yes. This is a decision to be happy, to be safe, to be secure, to be knowing that all is well here. So the 10 of Pentacles is a very, very secure card. It's much more stable than the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is almost like, I always picture like the Partridge Family or some hippie family out on the road and living life to its fullest in such a different way than the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is almost like the traditional route to go. Neither one is bad. Both are cherished and honored by all, by spirit for sure. But this is a more stable feel. It's not the wanderer. There's a word I'm looking for there. It's skipping, it's missing me, it's escaping me. But yeah, it's not the nomad. Maybe, is that the word I'm looking for? This is much more of the tight fit, the tight knit family that is very big, like the Italian family. It's very big and looking out for each other, and you feel safe wherever you go because you know there's a cousin over there in the corner that's looking out for you. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. I was shuffling upside down and there's the Fool. All right, let's do this the right way. What else? Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles in the everyday for Sagittarius. What is that all about, this happily ever after here? What is that all about? Oh my God. The Magician. The Magician, what we think about comes about. You're shifting your focus. You did it. You did it. You shifted the way you felt about this. You changed your reactive energies. You got up out of that waiting room and said, what am I waiting for? I'm not waiting any longer. That person's never coming. They're never coming. It's like holding out for that perfect love because they're going to meet you at the Eiffel Tower next February, right? And they just, year after year, it doesn't work out. It's not working out. Spirit has thrown so many other things in your path here, but you keep discounting them because there's that meetup at the Eiffel Tower next year, right? It's stop putting your life off. Stop putting your life off for something better. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is the shift you've been waiting for, Sagittarius, the turning around from the wait. And what am I waiting for? Oh, I love, love, love this. The Magician comes out with what we think about comes about. There's a beautiful relationship that is coming in when you shift your perspective on this, when you realize that this person's been standing right in front of you and you were just afraid to commit in case that plan A or that plan B maybe showed up. But they've been off living their life, doing their own thing, and you've been in the waiting room. It's time to stop waiting for that perfect person when there is no such thing. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's that carrot, that devil's carrot out in front of you saying, yeah, but something better around the corner. It's like being at the casino, throwing away the house for that possibility that you're going to win more than that house is worth. Or, you know, the Powerball here in Arizona, probably other states as well, was up to over $1 billion, right? And so my husband and I are watching YouTube, and there's this video of what to do if you win the $1 billion Powerball, and it had like 1 million views. It's like, oh my God, look at this, look at this. There's so many different ways to bring in income, but it's so rare. You're just lightning in a bottle, and then you're not prepared for that. You're not prepared for that kind of win in one night here. This is a journey, not a destination. We have made money way too important. You know, money is God anymore, and I hate that we put on the dollar bill, in God we trust, in the United States of America, because money is not God. They are two completely different things. But you have to have money to live and survive and eat and have shelter and medicine, and it's just all these fears that you're not going to have enough money for. So poverty, once again, they have shoved us into poverty. The top 5% of the world has convinced the rest of us that is the bottom 5%'s fault, right? It's just this shift of power down to blame the impoverished, blame the diseased, blame the sick here. And it's just gonna break. It's gonna break. It's unsustainable here. So Sagittarius, this is you breaking. This is you breaking the mold, breaking the pattern, breaking the thought pattern for sure that, oh, there's always something better. Oh, life's gonna get better. Tomorrow it's gonna be better here. It's about today. It's about really, really being grateful for today and how special and what a miracle life is and how beautiful life is. So yeah, you're ending the need to go for that higher status or that position or that title or that money or that. It's just, wow, it's just really moving into the Buddha mentality to bloom where you are. Just gonna bloom where I am and see what happens here. I'm gonna make this my home instead of always searching for that perfect home and moving and moving and moving because it's not quite right. I'm gonna really make this absolutely right. I'm gonna make this the best home I've ever had. And I promise you, bam, as soon as you do, as soon as you put that tile in, or as soon as you paint those walls, or as soon as you make it as beautiful as you want, bam, the for sale sign goes up. It's inevitable. It's inevitable that you're preparing for the better, but you have to prepare for the better. You can't just wish it here while you're miserable. Happiness and miserable don't mix. They don't mix. You have to get happy first. Get happy and then. So, wow, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, what's the last words of advice for Sagittarius? What are some last words of advice for this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 7th? There it is. Of course she wanted to be seen. Look at me. I'm starting over. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Sagittarius, do I love this reading for you. Look at this major arcana with the 10 of Pentacles in your soul, in your foundation. These are my karmic lessons. You have completed some major karmic lessons here. What we think about comes about. How we feel is who we are. So absolutely beautiful. You're taking this leap of faith, getting out of your own head, able to speak your mind, no longer walking on eggshells. You are crushing the eggshells any longer now. So from now on, beautiful, beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Cups, the celebration, the victory, the going out with friends now, the divorce party, the breakup party, the freedom that you are feeling now under this full moon in Pisces is unbelievable. And Pisces is a very, very emotional sign. So you're connecting to your emotions, making wherever you are your home. It doesn't matter where that is, but you're getting happy where you are. And that is the root of all manifestation. Beautiful, beautiful. You are such a beautiful manifester right now, Sagittarius. Be careful what you're thinking about. Get out of your own head. Get out of the fears. Get out of the poverty mentality that they have pushed us into. It's not real. It's not real. It's all an illusion. These fears, this end of the world vibe, this fear is dissipating. It's dissipating underneath all of these eclipses, and the bottom 5%, which we all are rising up. We will be the cream of the crop, and we'll just push that sludge down, just push that power, the bullies, push the bullies back down where they belong. Beautiful. I love it. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for tuning into this reading. I hope it helped some of you or one of you. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonated with you or if it resonated with you. And I will definitely tune in with you soon.